Hey there, loved ones and Pogo pals. My name is Joy, and welcome to a new video on Pogo games. They have recently updated the game of Card Scramble, Viola's Diner, and I figured that it would be a fun idea to check out the improvements and the new features together. I haven't played this game, admittedly, in a very long time, so I am excited to see what kind of changes they've made and if it's going to be a little bit easier to go about playing, because I admittedly did struggle a little bit with the strategy of it, so I'm also going to attempt to get a little bit better at this game during this video. But before we even begin on playing the actual game itself, let's check out some of the changes that they've made. I've started making daily puzzles to challenge you. Okay, I do love a good challenge. Get a reward every day for completing the puzzle. Complete 7 puzzles in a row for a bonus prize. Okay. So this kind of reminds me a little bit of the new Garden Blast update, actually. Okay, so daily puzzle is an 11 by 9. You get 54 cards. Gotta score 19,000 points. Play a full house hand. Okay, let's give it a shot. Ooh, daily puzzles do take some of your energy. That's interesting. I would have thought those would have been different, but I'm here for that, actually. It's okay. All right, so full house is 3 of one card and 2 of another. Unfortunately, I don't see a way of doing that right there. Let's go for a straight real quick. And what I would like to do is kind of try to hug the corners, because I don't want to box myself in. So there's a straight, which should get me pretty decently high. Hey guys, Editor Joy here with a quick little note. I forgot to mention during the recording process that you also have access to an undo button in this game. For 150 coins of in-game currency, you can undo a play that you've made if you realize that you could have played a higher scoring hand, or you'd just rather use different cards than you did. So that's something to also keep in mind to make the game a little bit easier on you. That didn't help. Nearly what I thought it would. So let's go for... And I don't really use the... Shoot, I think I might have already misplayed. I am so bad at this game, you guys. I'm really trying to get better at it. It's just not going very well for me, clearly. I don't want to use my wild card already, because that's just going to give me a 3 of a kind, not a full house that I need. And I need to make 2 full houses. How in the world am I supposed to do that? Let me just play something as like a toss away, so I can try to get the cards that I actually need. Because I need to get another king here, another 5. There we go. Okay, good. So now what I'll do is play myself I'm going to play a full house card over here, actually. So that I can, again, hug the corners. That's going to be my new strategy. I'm going to try to hug the corners so that I don't box myself in. So there's 1 full house. And I can play another full house as well off the wild card now. Or I could play off of the 9. I'm going to play off the 9. I'm going to choose to go this way with it, though. This way I can save my joker and my wild card slot going this direction. So our full houses are done. Now what I want to do is go for... Actually... I am going to do... Give me this card back so I can put my 7 on the corner. I'm going to go for a flush. I think that is a much smarter idea. And now I can go for another full house. I think that sounds like a plan. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put a joker down here, and we are going to make it the 7 of diamonds, just because I haven't used it yet, and I like the diamond cards. There's another full house that gets us close, and now we have this open down here that we can use. Or I can just go for a straight 2 pair. If I connect these, though, wouldn't that make a straight? Hang on. Can you connect these together? You can! Okay, that is something I never knew. So you can connect your 2 rows together, like that I just did right there, to make a straight out of them. So this leaves so much extra open space. Okay, that is a brilliant strategy. I am so happy to have learned that, because that'll make this so much easier going forward. Wow. Okay. Okay, give me my prize, please. What did I get? Do I want to double them for my gems? No, I spent my gems earlier, and I didn't really appreciate having to do that, so I'm going to hold on to my gems for a rainy day, just in case I need some badges or some badge giveaways or what have you. So, no thanks, we're not going to double them, but I will take them. Alright, and then what's in here? Okay, so here's our store, where we can get a freebie. We always like free things. Again, I do not want to double it, but thank you for the offer. Okay, so what's up here then? What's this one? I find the biggest thrill is in the mystery. Why is that a question mark? That was more of a statement than a question. Like, are you asking if I find the biggest thrill to be in the mystery? Because, yes, usually. The biggest thrill is the unknown. Let's just go straight up the middle. Like every good running back should. Ooh, nice. I got money. I'm here for that. If only that was so easy. In real life, right? Oh, okay. Then again, the power-ups would have been helpful as well. But you know what? I'll take the coins. Coins are very helpful. Alright, and so we can't do anything else for that. The daily challenge has already been won. What do we have to do here? Clean up the counter and tables. Alright, so I guess now we're just going to try to play a little bit with our newfound strategy of being able to connect the things together. But as far as the update and the changes go, I do really like the daily puzzle. I do wish that it didn't cost you one of your energy points, but getting the bonuses and getting a free gift in the store if you are a Club Pogo member is very, very helpful. I can see where that would be very nice. And you get 2 of them. You get the freebie in the store, and you get this one up here. So I'm here for that. That is really, really good. Alright, so yeah, let's just walk through a basic game. Hopefully I still have some power-ups so I can show you guys those as well, what they do, how to use them. So this one here lets you hold 1 more card. And this one, all 2s will become wild cards. So it's kind of like Deuce's Wild in poker, which is very, very helpful. One of my favorite poker formats, actually. That and Texas Hold'em. Love Texas Hold'em. Okay, so we need to play a straight flush, which I can already see we have right there. So let's go ahead and do that. We will do... Let's go across the way, though. So we're going to do it over here. Again, we're going to hug the corners, because that is the greatest of strategies. Because you don't want to block yourself into areas. Oh, I got another one? Are aces high and low, or are they simply just high? High or low? Okay. That is really, really good to know. Okay, so now we can do... What do I want to do here? I could do another flush on the bottom and kind of go this way with it so I can make my way up. That sounds like a good idea. So I'm going to use one of my jokers here, and I'm going to make it a 7 of hearts. And so I can play a flush, which will bring me up to 12. Good. Now do I want to go up this way and do a straight? You know what? I may as well just keep riding the, give me this one back so I can go up. I may as well just keep doing flushes, like all the way across. They score really well. Like, if you're able to do it, you may as well just go for the flush. I don't see why not. My favorite hand is probably the straight though, just because you have more like, I don't want to say variety to it, but it's more pleasing to have everything be in order for me. But flushes are more, I guess they're easier to get, probably. Okay, you know what? I want to do another level. I might just play through a little bit. Let's see. Now I need to play straight hands. I was just talking about how good straight hands were. So hopefully you don't let me down. Alright, what's this real quick though? So 2 times points on the next hand played. Okay, so this doesn't like do a power up for the entirety of the board. It's simply just for that one particular hand. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, actually. And what I'm going to do is a straight across here, because that wild card is going to act as a jack. So I get 5,600 points now for that one. And I can just use this wild to make yet another one. We're just going to go straight down with it this time. Put the 5 on the bottom and put the 3 up here. We have a straight. I could use another one of these, but I want to save that. Plus, it's a 5 right now, and 5, nice round number. We're just going to stick with that. And then this one here, I don't have any, but you can immediately gain a joker if you have those stocked up. Right now, it would cost me 14 gems. I'm not going to buy one right now, but that would be something to have on hand and be very helpful, I think. Oh, I can do a straight flush. I want to do that. That's going to be a good one. So I'm going to go up with it so that I don't box myself in again. And there's a straight flush for 5,000, which will bring us up to 13,000 total. And we only have to get 3,000 more. I think a full house on the bottom sounds like a good idea. So we're going to do it like that. Again, go away from this particular column and this row up here so that if I had to play another one, but I should be fine now after this. But if I needed more points than 16,000, I would just play off of this 2 here in the corner and go straight up with it and hopefully find a way of connecting the 3 from that. Or play off of your queen, going all the way over and then down again. So I think that is the strategy, and I think I finally learned how to play this game more effectively. I'm really excited because this means I can actually do content on this game again. Non-commentary, of course, because, you know, my schedule doesn't really allow for me to do this kind of thing often, but being able to churn these videos out a little bit more, I'm not mad. That would be a very fun idea. Plus, it's just really nice to get to understand the game more. Alright, now our task is ready. Let's clean up the counter and the tables using those 2 stars that we earned through there. Oh, you have to click on each one individually. That's cool. Okay. Well, the floor's looking a bit better. We should plan to replace it at some point, though. Ah, that'll be a big job. I'm sure we can do it, but that's a problem for another day. Facts. Facts. Just push it down the road. We don't need to worry about everything right away. The walls are more faded than your mustache. You poor man. Don't be so mean to Uncle Joey. The wallpaper, however, does not look as dashing with its faded color. I mean, that's fair, I guess. Still kind of rude, though. Okay, again, this thing is just telling me that I can claim more prizes. I wish that the red light would go away after I've already done my thing. That would be very helpful. So, what else is this? Can I change things around a little bit or no? Okay, I can. It would just cost me some money to do that, but I did just get some extra coin. You know what? Yeah, let's put a little bit of color in here. Let's go for a pink and teal. A really good color combination. Honestly, I am enjoying it. What's this? That'll match. And it has the cards on it to keep it in theme. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that just because it matches and it's got the whole color scheme down. I am here for that. And I probably shouldn't have been spending my money to make it look more customed. But that's the whole fun of it, is it not? All right, let's play 2 more levels because I do want to try to see if I can get my walls fixed. So now I need to play flush hands. The grid is only a 5x5. That sounds very concerning. Oh my. Hello. How am I supposed to make 2 flushes out of this? There's 1. I call this one free dessert. I'll let you order any type of hand you want immediately from the menu to score it. Select the hand that you need, click on the button, and play it. Okay. Oh, that is so helpful. And that it also explains why it was only a 5x5 grid and you could only literally do 1 move. So that is a very, very good power up. I wonder how many of those we get off rip. Nice. 25 levels completed. Appreciate you. It's really nice to still get game award badges. They were always fun and like my favorite part of Pogo. Not just the challenges, but like getting rewarded for just casually playing the game. Okay, so I gotta see though. 8x7 grid, 54 cards per the usual. How many power-ups do we get that are pick a hand? It's not here anymore. Well, that's interesting. Where did it go? The +1 joker, of course, immediately adds a joker to your hand, which can allow you to make specific hands when you really need them. Cooking the books. Select any card that you have and increase or decrease its value by 1. This can allow you to make specific hands when you really need them. Okay, so like if you need to have a 2 but you only have a 3, you can use that power up and it will make your 2 into a 3. Extra servings we've seen prior will double the score that you get for any hand that you play if you use it before you play the hand. Refire. Burn any number of cards and draw new ones. That could be helpful. The clean down power up will remove the last 5 hands played from the board. If the board is full, this will make more space. Don't worry though, you do get to keep all of your previously scored hands. Very, very helpful. And then +7 cards. If you run out of cards, add 7 more to your deck. This keeps the game going and gives you more options to play. Okay. Well, I think from here we need to go for a straight flush by using the wild as a 6 of spades. Wait a second, that didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Nope, it's just a plain flush, not a straight flush. I want to use this to kind of double it because I do feel I don't feel all that safe, to be fair, with the opening cards that I got. So I'm going to power up anyway. That got me 6240. Okay, I don't see a way that I can do what I want to do. There really isn't. I probably shouldn't have used that the way that I did then. But okay, so I guess we'll try to do it down here then. Then we'll put a... Nope, give me this card back. I want to put the 10 on the bottom and the jack up above. There is a royal flush. Much better. And if I would have used my power up on that, that would have done me a lot better. But it's okay. We are learning and getting there. Okay, so I'm going to go across the way with this one. And I'm going to leave that 5 slot over here open because I have a 5 in my hand. So I want to try to leave that area free. Okay. Let's run it up this way so I can get a straight going. Now I will, unfortunately, have to use my 5, but I think it's worth it. Alright, that leaves me 18108. Oh, dear me. Yeah, I can only do 2 options here. I'm gonna try to run it up here and then get some kind of a flush or a straight going this direction. Because that's the only option I have right now is right there, which I'm able to do, thankfully. So we're going to play this, and that should give me a royal flush, which is 62.50. That should get me to 25,000 without having power ups. Yep, there we go. Alright, so that one was a little bit tougher, but we did make it through. Learning the new strategies of like hugging the corners was very, very helpful. And our task is ready again. Let's brighten the walls up a little bit. Can I choose the paint color? I can't. Ooh, the blue. This reminds me of my Sims house. I gotta do that one. I've been playing a lot of Sims 4, and I almost always have the blue walls with the white wainscoting there. Or wainscoting, however you want to say it. So I'm gonna buy that one. Now, doesn't that feel better? Yeah, I guess. Admit it, you like having me around. You don't have to do all the work, though. I can handle it. The coffee machine looks grimy, probably why it tasted funny earlier. It's Old Faithful. Threatens to blow up once an hour. Come on, Joe. I've been asking you for ages. Outnumbered in your own diner. You poor man. Alright, so... I did make it to... 121. But I would like to update the coffee machine. So I will play one more round here on video, and then the rest of it will probably be non-commentary going forward. So let's give it one more shot here. 18,000 points total is needed. Giant board with 3 different wild cards. That's interesting. Okay. So how do I want to go about this then? We're gonna go this way with it. Now, would that give me a higher total if I had that? Let me see here. Yeah, 4 of a kind gives you 4,000 in your base points, so that would be much better to do. So I will do that, and I will drag the 9 over here, so I can play off the 9 and hopefully get a straight. Yep, I can get a straight from there. We will do that. Boop, boop. Give me this card back real quick. I want to play my 10 up here so I can connect it to that wild card and get even more points. Let me see here. We can do it like this. 7, 6, and an 8 would give me a straight. We'll play that one. I have enough to play a flush across the top, so I will do that. Which gives me how many now? We've got 13-2. I could just go for another flush. Especially if I put the jack here in the middle. I wonder if that'll let us go all the way across with it. No, I don't want to put a 5 up there. Don't try to talk me into doing something I don't want to do. You silly game. So 4 of a kind on 5s. I'll take that. Yeah, so I could go across with it, and I think that's what I want to do, but then again, I'm kind of boxed in if I do that. Let's just go across here and do a flush so I can play off this king. Although I've already got my point total, so I don't have to worry about that. But still. I had moves to spare on that one. Very helpful. And our task is ready, so let's go ahead and check the petty cash. There we go. Check the cash on hand, and we do have enough funds for a new coffee machine. Nice. It'll be even better now. I'll go to the store and pick up a new one. Oh, poor Uncle Joe. Okay, so it's going to take 2 more levels to actually buy the coffee maker. But alright, that is going to do it for this particular episode and this video on Card Scramble. Again, just to quickly summarize, we now do have daily puzzles that you can come in and beat. They will be challenges every single day, and if you complete 7 in a row, you can get an even better prize at the end. And then there are also your free daily gifts that you can claim by clicking this button up here. You get a choice of 3, and if you would like to spend the gems for them, you can get even more, from power-ups to coins to spend on your decorations and the like. And then you also get one down here in your store every, it looks like 6 hours or so. So it's definitely something to keep checking daily throughout the day. And then you can build that up a little bit as you go. One of the things that I did learn while I was attempting to play the game and try to get better at it is definitely the strategy of hugging the corners so that you can make more straight lines. And you also want to try to, like, what I would deem chain your plays together. Like, I had the 10 in my hand, and I knew that I was going to play off of that card and my next one. So I put that over on the far left side so that I would be able to play off of that card in your next play. So I think that's a very good strategy to keep in mind for your card placements in general. You want to try to save your cards if you can, like your good cards, but you want to be able to play them more strategically on the board so that you can chain up your plays. And try not to box yourself in. That is something that I struggled with a lot early on in trying to play this game. So I think that if you can kind of like try to navigate the board a little bit better so that you're not boxing yourself into corners and limiting the space that you have to work with, I think that would be very, very helpful and make the game a lot more fun to get through. It is challenging, but once you have the overall strategy down, it does seem like a much more fun game than I originally thought that it was when I played the prologue. Because again, I was just honestly not very good at the game. I struggled to strategize how to actually play it because I was expecting it to be more like solitaire, less like poker, and I haven't played poker in a while, so I was a little bit out of practice, and it took me a little bit to get the strategy down, but once I looked up a few tips, I read a few forums and blogs on it, I really did learn like the actual strategy on how to approach the game from the get. So I think this game is actually very good. I love the daily challenges, and now you get some freebies, and I personally have always liked the design aspect of things. Like I talked about, I've played Sims 4 pretty much every single day, building my house and designing rooms and all of that, and it's just really, really calming. The music is calming, and it's just overall a very fun game.